guys, it's Glenn from glenscarcollection.com, and we have another video on my 2003 Mystic Blue E46 M3. Remember, if you like what you see, hit the subscribe button. The more subscribers I have, the better cars I can review for the channel. Hit that notification bell, because for the month of December, we're going to do 5 videos a week. Instead of 3 videos, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, we're going to do 5, Monday through Friday, just for the month of December in our quest to get 10,000 subscribers. Like and share this video so our channel can grow, and as always, leave your comments below. All right, so I love the E46 M3. God, I love this car. Best car in the world. I don't know why I waited so long to get another one. But I did have problems. I failed inspection. So after you buy the car, the dealer has like 30 days to give you your plates, license plates. You got 30 days to go for inspection. So I went for inspection and I failed. And I failed because essentially the emission equipment wasn't working properly. There wasn't, I guess that maybe the car had been sitting at the dealer for a while. There wasn't enough, those sensors wouldn't get rolling to actually give a reading whether the car passed inspection, so I failed for that. So you have 30 days to make repairs. So I had the code that I had, I always forget the code, P as in Peter 2402, and that's the Evap system leak detection pump. So what I did is, it would probably cost you about $500 if you went to a repair shop to have this done. I replaced the pump. I also put in a new gas cap because sometimes that's a problem. Replace both of those, and hopefully I should pass inspection. Hopefully. So, and I'm going to try to take the car out for a drive today because we got 4 to 8 inches of snow coming. Let's see if that actually happens. The rest of New Jersey, 1 to 3 inches, but where I live in the hills, it's we're supposed to get 48 inches. So this you can find online to reset your emissions equipment. So what happened is, let me give you a backstory. I went to inspection and I failed because of that. And the guy said, probably because the car's been sitting, you haven't driven enough. Drive it a couple hundred miles, you know, as a daily driver, which I did. You saw videos on that, because you need highway mileage, you need stop and go, you need idling, and that should reset everything. So what happened with my E36 when I had it, same thing, you know, like a couple days after I went to inspection, it triggered my service engine soon light. So I ran the codes, and that P2402 code is what I got. So I replaced that pump, I replaced the gas cap because that's cheap insurance, and now you have to like drive to reset the computer. So you can find this online. I just Googled it. I believe it was on one of the M3 videos. So this is a drive cycle that you have to use to reset it. And you know, where I live, and probably where you live too, it's really hard to mimic this. I tried this once when I first got the light on, and it didn't work. So I probably went over 3,000 or didn't do it for the right minute. So what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to start the engine and let it idle cold for 2 minutes and 10 seconds, 2 minutes and 10 seconds. And then you're supposed to accelerate to 20 to 30 miles an hour, maintain steady speed for 3 minutes and 15 seconds. Now, all the while, you can't exceed 3,000 RPM. And then you accelerate to 40 to 60 miles an hour and maintain a steady speed for approximately 15 minutes. So, you know, even living in the suburbs, or if you live in the city, it's really hard to replicate those exactly because you got to get to the highway. You know, my highway here, except for the, you know, I should just go in the left lane of the highway going 40 to 60 miles an hour, because when I commute, that's what I get behind those left lane slow drivers. But it's really hard to get these seconds exact because the highway exits are very spread out where I am. So doing it for 15 minutes is really impossible. And doing it 20 to 30 miles an hour is impossible because you're going to hit red lights and stop signs. So you wouldn't be able to do this 3 minutes, 15 seconds, but you could certainly try. And then after you do that highway speed, 40 to 60, steady speed for approximately 15 minutes, you're supposed to decelerate and come to a stop and idle in gear, you know, park somewhere for approximately 5 minutes. Now, 3 things you can't do. You can't exceed 3,000 RPM. So any of those accelerations to get to those speeds, you got to stay under 3,000. You don't want to have large fluctuations in throttle angle, and you can't exceed 60 miles per hour. So, you know, even in the slow lane in the highway, probably people are going more than 60, so that's tough. And then that's what you're supposed to do to reset the computers. The engine light is off now, so hopefully I can reset the computers and then go back to inspection. But it's like so many things have to happen in unison for that to happen, which is difficult. So hopefully we'll get this going and then we can pass an inspection. But telling you, driving experience, God, I love this car. It's so awesome. And you know, this interior is in really great shape, and I think that makes a difference too. Again, the steering wheel was rewrapped. The shifter looks rewrapped to me. And so it looks like a brand new car when I'm shifting gears or holding the steering wheel. And I think that has a lot to do with it. And it's just awesome. Hopefully it can pass inspection soon. Daily driving it didn't work, but again, I didn't replace the pump. So now that I replaced the pump, maybe I can daily it again as long as there's no salt on the roads and get it to pass inspection. But let me tell you, it's a phenomenal car and I love it. If you like the E46 M3, give this a thumbs up. Remember, subscribe, hit the notification channel because you're actually going to get 5 videos a week for the next 30 days. Leave your comments below. I want to know what you think. Have you ever had this problem? Do you have any tips for me to pass inspection? And, you know, it's funny. Years ago, when I used to always buy used cars. So years ago, dealers used to guarantee used to pass inspection. And New Jersey inspection was everything. The lights, the horns, the lights had to be aimed right, the braking test. Now it's just emissions here in New Jersey. So the dealer followed up with me and I said, you know, I've had the car a month and I still haven't passed inspection. And they're like, oh, you bought it as is, you know, we have nothing to do with it, you know, it's the kind of deal. And that's true. That's true. When we bought it as is, they discussed that with me, so that's not a problem. But I could tell you when I bought the Audi S8, and I got that in Miami, 1,000 miles from me in Bergen County, New Jersey. And when I took delivery, I had noticed that it looked like a scratch in the window, in the back window. And I'm like, you know, I'm going to have clients in this car. When the dealer followed up with me, I said, you know what, I love the car, but the rear window scratch, and I'm surprised, being certified pre-owned from an Audi dealer, that was missed. And they said, well, you know, CPO is really, you know, tires and brakes and, you know, safety stuff, not the condition of the windows. But they said, you know what, a new window's like $500, get it done, send us the bill, we'll pay you the $500. And then I brought it to a shop, and luckily at the shop, when they had window tint on the window, we pulled off the tint before we did the window, and we noticed that the deep scratch was only in the tint, so it just had to be retinted. So I told the Audi dealer, I said, great news, you know, the window's fine. There's nothing wrong with the window. It was just the tint that scratched. I'll just have it retinted. And they said, no problem, send us the bill. So it was actually cheaper for them. It was, you know, a couple $100, whatever it cost. And they stood by it. I mean, totally different price point, obviously. You know, a $40,000, $50,000 Audi S8s or a, you know, $20,000 E46 M3. So obviously there's different profit margins there. But, you know, big difference. That dealer was 1,000 miles away. They probably are not going to get another sale from me, as opposed to this dealer, which is an hour away, that probably would have got enough sale for me. So just two differences in dealers. But again, to be fair, price point. And I knew what I was getting into. I'm buying a 16-year-old, and the dealer knows this titoo. I'm buying a 16-year-old BMW M car with 90,000 miles. So obviously something's going to go wrong. So I'll keep you posted on the inspection. Maybe remember to like, share, and subscribe to all that good news. And I will see you tomorrow.